Sorry. Hello, stream. How's everybody doing today? I was looking on my program for where it starts counting down, but I was looking at the wrong numbers. Good morning. I had a rough night of sleep. I have an autoimmune disorder, which means I'm kind of allergic to myself, which means sometimes I have like a cold, and it's not really a cold because it's just something that my body decided to do. So I couldn't breathe super well last night. It's not COVID because we never go outside. There's no way to catch it. So yeah, I'm just trying to stay awake. It's my last day of vacation before I go back to work. I just want to enjoy it. I really like this game, and it was it's chill. I can play it when I'm real sleepy. So, but feel free to come hang out, and I don't know, why don't you all let me know what you're planning on doing for the new year? I don't think I have any viewers currently, so I'll repeat that if I have any viewers. Don't care about that. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we're going to continue the game. I'm going to play with mouse and keyboard again, because my hands still hurt. I really think I need to pick up a thumb brace, because I've been my thumbs back on themselves. Okay, what are our goals for the day? Well, I've gotten the bear and the leech. I need the ox and the snake. I think the snake is the one that I'm closest to. And I need, because the last time I played, can't play and talk at the same time today. The last time I played, I accidentally went over in that direction and like activated a new thing, I think. So let's go see what we can do with that. I'm gonna do that by going through the portal, I think. I'm getting all the supplies I can. Have I explored this full map yet? Ugh, my heart rate is so unhappy. The Darkwood is up here. And I don't think I can get across. I think there's a troll in my way, so I don't think I can go that way. Nope, I think we're gonna go up to the Rotten Aperture and hop over to... I get it. I know my heart rate's high. Leave me alone. Gonna hop over to the forest, I think. Okay. This is where I think that stuff is. Close enough, anyway. I think that's where I came into it last time. Shiny rock, shiny rock. I'm gonna pick up all the stuff in here because it's very useful, and I don't want to have to come back for it. I'm getting everything I can. We're gonna try not to get eaten by the drake. We'll come back for his tooth another time. I like the music in this part of the game. Tool. Okay. heading to the aperture. While chasing a frog. Let's see if I can pick up this thistle without getting eaten by the thing. I did! I'm amazing. Bye. It's hard to even hold a mug. Basically, my life is hard and you should feel bad for me. Oh, reveal the sources as it sounds by the forest lake. So yeah, that's the right direction. Okay, so let's look at the map again. I want to go up and right. Let's do that. And remember, folks, always be collecting. Okay, so last time I came over here looking for something and I heard noises. It's clearly, clearly you. Gotcha. Hee hee hee. Too candy to snatch without my net. Gotcha. Pixie, you snap your hand around the elusive creature and squeeze. Ack! Let me go, you knobbly pot. You're crushing the life out of me. You trifling little pest. What do you know about this music? Says the witch. The pixie says, music? What music? Alls I hear is the slapping waves and the sleeping and the peeping birdies. Your wrinkly old ears must be full of bugs. The witch says, don't play smart with me. I'll pop your head off like a daisy. And the pixie says, ooh, you mean that music? It's the sound of the snakes traveling circus. I thought everyone knew that. The circus stays still, but the door is the thing that travels, you see? And right now the door is out on that lake, but you'll never get in. The witch says, or the witch, you give the wretched sprite a good shake, and a shower of glittering dust sheds off its wings. Tell me how to cross the lake, or I'll make a necklace from your teeth. And the pixie says, ack, only fae folk can show the way. Dirty fairies built a bridge. Keep all you big folk out unless the snake invites them in. The witch says, you're a fairy, aren't you? Where's this bridge? The pixie says, ha! We're a pixie! Not one of those flamby-namby mushroom herders. Besides, the bridge is invisible to big stompers like you. The creature peers over your shoulder and waves its tiny arms. Oh, look, there's a fairy now. Why don't you ask her? You turn to look, but in your moment of distraction, the pixie sinks its sharp teeth into your finger. Ouch, you sneaky little blighter. Springing free from your grasp, the slippery monster chitters a laugh and vanishes in a cloud of smoke. You look down at your dust-covered hands. Fairy or not, this bridge must be around here somewhere. I guess we're looking for a bridge. Investigate the basin by the... Is that this thing? Lakeside Basin. Pushing aside thrushes and cattails, you find a strangely carved pedestal. It might be mistaken for a bird bath if you didn't know any better. That's what it told me it was last time. As you run your finger around the edge of the bowl, the remaining pixie dust on your hand flakes off, as if drawn by an invisible force. Crude pictographs appear on the surface of the basin. They depict a coiled snake presiding at the center of some kind of festival. Directions on how to reveal the bridge are carved on the outside. You see symbols resembling fey dust, dancing fireflies, and bird feathers. I do not have enough bird feathers, so we goes to leave. I saw a bird over here, and I have a trap. Nope, there's a bird. It's by the dog, though. I don't want to mess with the dog, so I will put the trap right here and hope the bird I just scared off will come back. Nope. Nope. Damn it. Caught a squirrel instead. Got it. Can I make a trap really quick? Catch another bird? Trap right there, birdie. Yep. Nope. Fuck. Oh, I need more wicker work. goodies. Oh, flew away. Why? Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I've caught enough bids. How many actual bird feathers did I get though? I only got one extra bird feather, and I think I killed like 3 birds. Alright, we're gonna risk getting hit by the guy. Yeah, got hit by the guy. To get all our meat. Nope, got hit by the guy again. Ooh. How do I make a healing potion? Oh, that healed 2 hearts. I didn't realize it healed 2 hearts. I will have to remember to keep it down. Not use it until I'm 2 hearts down from now on. Okay, what was I doing? Basin. Bird feathers. Yep, I got it. Let's start with the fairy dust. You shake out the fine dust in the bowl and it settles evenly to its inside surface. And let's give it the fireflies. Each of the fireflies alight upon the edge of the bowl, stepping delicately until they are evenly spaced. Next, the blue feathers. Placed into the basin, the feathers arrange themselves into perfect triangular symmetry. The basin begins to glow a soft yellow as the fireflies rise from the muck within. They begin to dance up and down, drawing circles high above the bowl. Glitter rains down gently, shimmering as it catches rays of sunlight. Slowly, the particles trace the form of a bridge, leading from the edge of the water to the center of the lake. You tentatively test the strength of the spectral walkway and find that it is as strong as if it were made of solid stone. Guess we're going that way. Wha-bam. There's a villager who's got a 1,000-yard stare. Another villager has an odd glassy look in her eyes. This one, same glassy eyes, same glassy eyes. 1,000-yard stare. Dizzy wizard. Very stereotypically dressed in all the trappings people associate with magic, likely compensating for something. A metronomic juggler. Is a juggler on display here is unbelievably consistent, almost hypnotic. Weary-eyed bard. His bright colors stand in stark contrast to his look of tired apathy. This villager doesn't even seem to notice I'm there. Distant strongman, a well-muscled Hulk flexing with a faraway look in his eyes. Alright. Start with the strongman, I guess. Nope, that's not helpful. All the villagers have odd stares. I'm gonna try to go into one of the tents soon. After I steal all kinds of shit. Yeah, I guess I will go into the silk tent. Oh, look, a snake. Draped in glittering jewelry, the serpent stares intently into a crystal ball as you approach. Welcome, my dear, welcome. I saw that you would come here in search of answers. Witch says, Pah, I just came in search of a bard. That's him outside, right, with the loot? The minstrel, yes, he's working off a debt to me. All those folks out there seem a touch dabbled, says the witch. What did you do to them? The snake says, they're all humble folk looking for something, just as you are. I am here to provide them with my services in exchange for a bit of work. The witch says, so what are you, some sort of carnival wizard? You're making quite the racket in my forest. A wizard, says the snake. No, no, no. I am a seer, a scryer of the hidden mists, a foreteller of fortunes, and keeper of secrets. Fancy titles you've given yourself. Sounds like you're nothing but a used cart salesman peddling your wares to the gullible. A skeptic, says the snake. Step closer and let the crystal ball reveal its mysteries. The snake's voice drops low and seems to fill the tent with a heavy weight. I am a helper of sorts, an unraveler of knots. I make the forgotten remembered. You feel the scaly touch of slithering coils wind around you, but you're powerless to move. And you have forgotten much. The snake eyes swirl in a pattern you've never seen. Imperceptible colors collapse into themselves and fracture into kaleidoscopic mosaics against the canvas walls. A voice speaks from far away. It takes you a moment to realize it's your own. I have forgotten so much. The snake says, let me help you find answers. The serpent's coils slowly squeeze the consciousness out of you. And the witch said, with a desperate push of willpower, you blink away from the snake's hypnotic gaze. Wait! Get off me, you worm! And you wriggle your body like a sack of loose twigs. Despite your protesting bones, you manage to squirm free and tumble backwards out of the tent. Should have investigated before I clicked. When your eyes open, you find yourself back outside the snake's tent. You pick yourself up from the ground and dust off your shoulders. Harumph. I guess that sly serpent has some tricks up his sleeve. I'd better come up with a plan for the next time I go in there. The festival patrons seem confused after your tussle with the snake, as if the spell over them was momentarily shaken. The crowds disperse as they fumble about in a haze. Now's my chance to get in a word with that bard. Maybe I can get him out of this mess. So we will go talk to the bard. That's this guy. Weary-eyed bard. Strumming his lute, this strapping young man has a faraway look in his eyes. Is it wistfulness, nostalgia, or even hypnosis? Wander I may, but ne'er away from she I call my lover. To my chagrin, I stumbled in and met the gaze of another. Curious I stared, I was not prepared, and this was my mistake. A binding gaze, now I live my days in the service of the snake. Cry not for me, for there is she that might still see me saved. My spirits they lift as she holds the gift from before I was enslaved. A mirror but shattered, its pieces have scattered. If mended, we may be set free. Down the wishing wellspring to the swamp's moonlight ring, and hiding within the pixie's tree. What's all this about a broken mirror? You gave it to that weeping maiden? Speak plainly, you warbling fool. No matter what you do, the poor musician barely seems to realize you're there. He just keeps strumming his lute and humming his mournful tune. Ah, maybe that lovesick miss will know what he's on about. Okay. So we're gonna go back and talk to the lady. Weeping maiden. Oh, still my beating heart. Have you any news about my dear sweet love? I found him at the carnival, but he's been mesmerized by the snake. Unless I can break the spell, no one in that carnival can leave. The snake? Say it isn't so. I've heard how he grants wishes, but only for a terrible price. Why would my love be so desperate as to consort with that charlatan? I haven't a clue, but he's stuck deep. The only thing I managed to get out of him was something about a mirror. Do you know anything about that? A mirror? Oh yes, it was the first gift he ever gave me. From inside her bodice, she produces a small, cracked hand mirror. But one night it slipped from my balcony and shattered on the cobblestones. I tried to piece it back together, but I could never find the last 3 shards. His song mentioned something about a wishing well, a moonlit swamp, and a pixie tree? Keep that mirror close. I'll seek out the missing shards and return them to you. Oh, thank you. I would very much love to see it whole once again. Ugh. Okay, I know where the well is. Vaguely. Apparently I know where the pixie's tree is, too. I guess we'll go by way of pixie tree. This gnarled tree is littered with countless trinkets and bits of trash, glued haphazardly together to form a glittering hive. You reach for a sharp piece of broken glass that could be the mirror shard, but pull your hand away at the last moment. 1,000 beady eyes peer out of the tree's knotholes. A familiar cackling voice floats above the others. You again, Kettlehead. What do you want now? I've come for that mirror shard. Hand it over, and I won't have to strangle you again. No way! We need shinies to keep gross fairy folk away. Best fairy repellent there is. What? Since when are fairies afraid of shiny things? Well, I don't see no fairies around, do you? But maybe we can work something out. Them smelly mushroom herders have been encroaching on our turf, see? They've been building these stupid little stone shrines of theirs, and worse yet, they've been hiring mercenaries to guard them. So we can't go anywhere near, but maybe a big stomper like you can take care of the problem for us. And the witch says, and then you'll give me the shard? And the pixie says, hey, if there ain't no fairies, we don't need no fairy repellent. Destroy the fairy shrines in the forest. There are a couple of them. I think there's one over by the dog. Oh, there's one. Okay. So we've got goblins. We need the dreadful doll. Can I do one dreadful doll for all of them? I have to interact with the fairy totem. Oof. I've only got the ingredients for one more dreadful doll. Okay, all be in the same place. I got him. Okay, I got one. And I'll need more for the other totems. Why do I look like that? I'm gonna see what's up this road real quick, just because I'm over here. But I'll have to go back to the swamp to get more of the fairy rings. Because I'll need more mosquito noses to make a sewing kit. Oh, this goes nowhere. That's exciting. Well, we're gonna go down so we can see what's in the wishing well, and then we'll go over to the swamp. Oh, here's another fairy ring. Oh, there's a dryad. Great, I hate those. Come here, bud, so I can light you on fire. He seems very upset. I've gotten two fairy totems. I'm pretty sure the well was below this wall. I think it's over here. Yep, wishing well. Great. Let's go down there. See what we need to do to pick up this shard. This is the forest well, right? Alright, I'll crack open all these things. Oh, I bet it's the... There was a spot where there was like a creature in a cave. It wouldn't really interact with me last time I came in here. Or this? It's locked. I bet it's the creature, and I'm gonna have to get him something. The witch. You hike up the hem of your skirt from the ankle-deep well water and duck down to inspect the small damp cave. A pale shape quickly retreats farther into the dark space. You hear the labored breath of some pathetic thing, frightened and alone. Hello there. Don't worry. I won't hurt you. Bloodshot eyes blink nervously up at you. The creature gazes longingly at the light of the world above while simultaneously cowering from it. Oh, poor dear. What are you doing down in this hole? I bet you're hungry, aren't you? Two thin, malnourished arms twist out from the crevice. One hand tightly clutches a shard of glass, while the other hand reaches out to you, begging for food. I need a roast beast. Alright, I've got one. The creature snatches up the meat so quickly that you nearly lose a finger. It scurries back into its little crevice, and you hear a satisfied munching from within. The mirror shard lays abandoned, so I'm gonna pick that up. I'm guessing I still can't open that. Yep. Okay. So we've got the find the shard in the swamp and destroy the fairy shrines. Okay, so we're gonna go to the swamp and kill a bunch of mosquitoes. Oh, I think I need stuff from here to make this, don't I? Yeah. Right, we're gonna wander around the forest some more and pick up more forest herbs. Oh, that's going down to the farm where there isn't any grass. Well, this isn't quite what I was looking for, but always be collecting, huh? So bad because I like steal all of them and then they're gone for a minute. All right. Patiently collect everything we can real quick. How many do I need? I need one to make, so I can make 2 more, I think. Yeah, because I have plenty of the other stuff. Anything else that needs it on con. Guess I really only need to make possibly 1 more dreadful doll. Is the other fairy ring over here? No. It sucks that they make this sound like a baby. That's just the worst. I wonder if it would tell me on the map. Maybe. All the way up over there. Oh, we'll go that way then. We're collecting more grass after all. I'm about to take my watch off. I know I have a high heart rate. I'm not doing anything to make it high. Is always useful. this... Oh, I think I hit both of those already. Oh, there's... Wait a second. Oh, that's right. There is one over here. What do I need to get past the dog again? I need water. Shish kebabs. Ugh, I think the only place to get water around here is that damn wishing well. Do I need anything else for this? This guy's so upset. There. Here we go. How much string do I have? 41. Okay, we're gonna go back up the way we came. Already got that one. Okay. Need to find the shard in the swamp. If I go up, do I go to the swamp? Oh, I forgot where I go. Yeah, into the swamp. Here we go. No, fuck. Leaving a bunch of goo behind, and I can't do that. Okay, anyway, nope. Let's look at the map and see if there's a shard on the map. Yep. All the way on the other side of the map. No, I'm glad y'all are having fun. What are those? Oh, that's just great. There's a bunch of totems around the shard. Alright, I guess we make 2 snag mines. And hope we can get them all. I'm gonna leave you there. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. Shall we? Stick totems. These animated wooden effigies seem engaged in a ritualistic dance. They march in stiff patterns around a reflective piece of glass embedded in the soft ground. You lean in for a better look, just long enough to make out the shard's mirrored surface reflecting the ghostly image of the moon. You think to reach in and grab it, but the swinging limbs of the dancing totems are too dense and quick. Out of the way, you overgrown twigs. Maybe you can get them to shift their attention to some other glittering bauble. Ugh! I made snag mines for no reason. Just wasted all the needles I had. What is this? What is that? Ah, finally, I get to use the sit sprites. Oh my god, I need a jar. I hate you. Okay, so I will make... This is a glitter bomb. And then I needed a totemic moondrop. And a shiny stone and a glitter bomb. And now I have a moonlight globe. Is that something I carry around in my pocket? No. Okay, moonlight globe. You cast the glowing globe into the ritual circle and watch as the wooden effigies suddenly lose coordination and knock their wooden limbs into each other. You take the opportunity to slip between their tall frames and snatch the mirror shard before their frenzied dance begins anew. Take it. I want to see if I can snag them, though. Nope. Y'all are born. Okay. Okay, so I've got 2 of the tree. Oh, I forgot to return to the pixie's tree after I destroyed all the fairy rings. Now let's see if I can get another sewing kit. You know what? I'm gonna beat you up. Okay. Let me go back to where there are mosquitoes. Oh, there's one. Hey, but I murdered you. Is there another one over here? Where's the other one? Oh, no, that's happening because I'm dying. Great. Bunch of... I want another newt before I go. Is there a tree over here? Yeah. No newt though. Oh, fine, I guess I'll come back. Wait, here's a forest. Fullest ebb. Oh, hush. I kicked over those little rock piles like you asked. Now give me that shard or I'll knock over this nest too. You smash fairy shrines? Haha, go good. Take it. We don't want your trash. So we take the shard. We're gonna bring these back to the lady. Have you found any of the mirror shards? I wonder where they could be. They're right here. You gingerly hand over the broken glass shards to the maiden. She's careful not to cut herself on the razor-sharp edges, as she slots them into the mirror frame. The pieces click into place perfectly, and the surface of the mirror ripples like the water on a lake. The ripples calm, settling into the form of a pristine crystal mirror. She gazes into the mirror with awe. Look, it's as good as new. Oh! The maiden's reflection ripples and morphs into the visage of a handsome young man. My love, says the bard, is that you? Overcome with joy, a fresh stream of tears roll down the weeping maiden's cheeks. I can't believe my eyes. I don't understand. What happened? Where are you? I'm imprisoned inside my own head. It's horrible here. You have to get me out. You went to the snake, didn't you? Why would you do something so stupid? Listen, my love, I have a confession to make. I'm not actually that good of a musician. What are you talking about? Says the weeping maiden. The bard says, you were so beautiful upon your balcony. A bum like me would never get your attention, so I asked the snake to help me out a little. I thought I could protect myself from the snake's hypnotic gaze with this magic mirror, but then you went and broke the darn thing. I didn't break it. It slipped out of my hand. Wait, don't put this on me. How could you be so irresponsible? One problem at a time, children, the witch says. We fixed the mirror, so it should be able to break the snake's spell now. And the bard says, yes, oh, you have no idea how unbearable it is being stuck in here. There's nothing left but awful poetry and song lyrics that don't even rhyme. The weeping maiden says, please, Granny, take the mirror. I can hardly stand to look at this buffoon any longer. Wow. The bard says, babe, wait. She presses the mirror into your hands. All right. So we're confronting the snake. Can I go into any of the other tents? No. Just this one. Inviting silken drapery. Before anything happens, I'm gonna do this, though. Okay. That's all I got. Using the magic mirror on the snake. Sudden dread grips the snake as you swing the shimmering mirror to meet his eyes. The mind-altering patterns of his gaze are reflected back to him. Slowly but steadily, the snake leans closer and closer to the surface of the mirror. His forked tongue flicks against the glass and then disappears beyond it. It's so beautiful. Like a length of rope being pulled through an eyelet, the snake rushes forward and vanishes into its own reflection. Wha-bam! The mirror jolts and bucks out of your hand, clattering to the ground. You stoop down, careful not to look too deeply. Hidden in the achievement unlocked the snake. Hidden in the reflection of the mirror's surface, you can faintly make out a tiny wiggling shape trapped just beyond the veil of this world. The soul of the snake. Ta-da! Snake done. Well, I've been at this for 45 minutes. Let's go start the ox. And that's not how I usually do things, but I got through this one a little quicker because I had a lot of the materials already because I'm always be collecting. Looks like the two of them are working things out. Sure enough. I think the aperture thingy is down here. Yep, found it. Found it. Okay, let's go into the decay, and then we will come out in the fields. Let's actually make sure that's marked correctly. Tracking it. Speak to the Oxidus farm, south of the fields. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I don't have any empty jars for you. going to the ox. To the ox's farm. I got all my kittens in here. Well, not all of them. I have 2 of them. No, I went the wrong way. Once more into the breach. It might have been an inappropriate time to say that. My apologies. There's a puppy dog. This old pooch deserves a treat. It sure does. Oh, I thought I was on the dog, and I just skipped the title, and decent for temporary storage, not as much for retention. I was like, the dog? Man, it's an open top to barrel. The farm dog wants a soporific morsel, and then I'm gonna shear it, I guess. I still have all the ingredients? I do. Okay, well, let's toss this in front of the old dog. And then we will shear it. Same kind of dog fur. Cool. Let's go talk to the ox. Let's look at him first. Sweat pours off enormous shoulders. Labor unending. Scarecrow is just eerie. Easy to see why crows don't like it. Got chickens. Chest. Let's actually go over by the chest first. Boy, that ox looks scary. We're just gonna pick up everything first, and then we'll talk to the ox. This stuff regenerates. Oh, that's not hopping at all. Ugh. Oh, what did I do? Somehow I just pulled up code in this game. I don't know how I did that. Nope, that's not right. I'm really curious how I did that. Huh. Huh. Button mashing at its finest. Come here, you. There you go. I'm helping. Yeah, you don't want this clay in your soil and these rocks. Toad's helping. Very helpful person. Alright, let's talk. The ox says, hey, this is private property. What are you doing trespassing on my land? And I say, why, I just came to admire the glow of your crops, Master Ox. I heard you produce the most bountiful produce in the land. And the ox says, ha, well, you heard right. I work day in and day out till my hands are raw and my back is broken, but you won't find a finer farm anywhere else. And the witch says, you're sure to take first prize at the harvest festival again. You and your family must be so proud. And the ox spits on the tilled soil. Pah! Those lazy louts never understood the pride and joy of devoting oneself to the land. And the ox says, what good's a family that gripes about hard labor? We'd have never won any of those competitions if it wasn't for my sacrifice. And the witch says, where is your family then? I can't help but notice you're working all by yourself. And the ox says, if you must know, those damnable bandits out by the South Bridge stormed in the place one night and stole them away. The witch says, bandits, you don't seem very concerned about getting them back. The ox says, I'm better off. For all I know, I could have been already ransom offed for fertilizer. For all I know, they could have been already ransom offed for fertilizer. But if you're so worried, why don't you go talk to those bloody brigands yourself? Now get your big nose off my fields or I'll toss you into the compost heap. Alright, we got to talk to some bandits, huh? The last time I went over there, they tried to stab me to death, which was not fun. Murdering turnip babies. So sad. Hi. I got some milk. Shoot, how do I get out of here? May I believe the bandits are over this way. noise is annoying. Oh my god. Quiet. Okay, bandits. Nope, that one's trying to stab me. Oh, let's do this. Dreadful doll? Really? That's what gets them? I mean... Okay. Wait till they're close to each other. And then... You spit anything out? No. Can I go in here? Oh, no, there... Oh! Anybody that comes near me is terrible. Bandit box. So I do the dreadful doll to myself, and then anybody that comes near me is upset. The bandit boss says, "Ah, sly old fox, how'd you manage to get your creaky bones past me grunts? My mooks must be getting fat and around their waist to let you slip by so easily. Never too old to teach some young'uns that hands are better left out of people's pockets. Next time I catch one of your thugs rooting for gold, they'll have to recount their fingers." The boss says, "Ha! Ain't afraid of nothing, are you? Well, let me be the first to welcome you to our merry camp, though I suspect you didn't just come to scold us." The witch says, "What do you know about the ox who works the southern fields? He told me his family might have come through this way." And the boss says, "Oh yeah, we know all about the ox. He also might have seen that family of his, but on the other hand, maybe we didn't. What's it to you?" The witch says, "Listen up, you big lad. That information is just about the only thing stopping me from changing the whole lot of you into stinking chickens." And the boss is like, "All right, Granny, no need to get upset. We was just playing games, you know." "Yeah, we've seen that family. A boy and his mum, if I remember. Always walking in that big ox's shadow. Always looking afraid of him, too." And the witch says, "So you didn't kidnap them? Where are they now?" And the boss says, "You remind me of my dear old ma. She didn't take no guff from anyone. Neither. She used to bake the most delicious meat pies. I sure do miss her cooking." I think we'll have meat pies for dinner. The boss says, "Me and the boys have been awful hungry lately. Thieving is hard work. Crime doesn't always pay. Say, you know how to bake? I even got ma's recipe right here. Who knows, on a full stomach, I might even remember something about that missing family." So I need to make a humble pie. I need a roast beast, dough, and a crow's foot. Wait, I think I have a crow's foot. Didn't I have a crow's foot? I need 2. For dough, I need eggs, grain, and milk, which I have, so I can make this. Roast beef, I need forest herbs, a witch's spice. Make that real quick. Now I can make a roast beast. So all I need is the stuff to make. I just need one more crow's foot. Hopefully I won't need to make another dreadful doll when I come back through here. I have forgotten how to get a crow's foot. I don't think touching you is useful. I know I do it up here. I need a stamp trap. Okay. I've got 2 of those. Okay, I got 1. Oh, got 2. Okay. Should be enough to make the pie. Yep, sure can make that pie. Great. I've got 1. We're good. I know where to get all this stuff. I'm really curious what's going to happen when I'm done with all 4. I mean, obviously I have to go back to the goat and shit, but you're not going to stab me, are you? Come on, dudes. I don't want to have to make another dreadful doll. I'm running around you. I'm doing it. You can't stop me. Come here. Say, you know how to be... Okay, yeah, I got you a humble pie. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I want pie in my tummy tum-tum. Come on, then. Have a helping. The bandit plunges his hands into the pie, grabbing a fistful. He barks delight as wet chunks of pie filling spatter out of his gob. Ah, delish, just like how my ma used to make. But something's different. He picks a small black feather from between his yellow teeth. Is this crow? And the witch says, I figured you could do with a serving of humility. I've heard references to this. I think it's an old children's story, but I don't remember the story. The gargantuan man's lips begin to quiver. Great watery tears well up in his beady eyes. What's the matter, dearie? Are the spices too strong? And the boss says, snip. Nah, it ain't the spices, snip. It's just... He deteriorates into great shuddering sobs that shake the camp. Ma always said I was a bad seed. Said I weren't good for nothing but eating and thieving. But all I wanted to do was dance. I was gonna make the greatest dance troupe the world had ever seen. Had a name in mind and everything. Picking the leaping pockets. But I ain't been doing nothing but taking, always taking. Oh, Ma was right. I'm a bad apple. And the witch says, come on, dry those eyes. You're not all that bad. And he snorts a dangling glob of snot back into his nose. Gross. And he says, you really think so? And she gently reassures him with another helping of pie. Of course not. You're going to tell me all about that ox's family, aren't you? Oh, right. Well, you see, we've been spying on that ox for years now, and every full moon, he'd go out into his fields all by his lonesome. He'd howl at the sky. What was it he'd say? Oh, yeah, he'd yell, corncob. Whatever. He yells the thing. Then it always sounded like he got into an argument with someone, but there was never anyone else there except that creepy old scarecrow of his. He pat the sniffling rogue on his stubby cheek. That's a good lad. Maybe it's time to think about trading the daggers for dance shoes. And he stuffs more handfuls of the crumbling pie between his blubbering lips. Yes, I'll do it. I'll dance. Goofball. Now, soot sprites are useful. Come back. Okay, now we're going to sneak around these guys. And go back to the ox, I think. Yeah. Speak to the scarecrow at the ox's family. I'm going to finish this tea in the next 6 minutes. Is my keyboard active up? Wait, can I click on you again? Yeah, eggs. Yeah. And clay. Clay. Alright, let's talk to the scarecrow. It's moving. That's creepy. This eerie simulacrum of a human sways in the breeze. Its lumpy face seems to leer down at you as if expecting something. Abracacorncob? And the figure creaks against its pole as its vegetative head twists to look at you. It takes a wheezing breath, expelling a moth from its mouth. Hello, yes? Have you come to strike a deal with the great and magnanimous Harvest Master? It's all in caps, so that's why I'm yelling. No thank you. I'm involved in quite too many dark contracts with supernatural beings already. Why then have you summoned me? Has the ox made a deal with you, perchance? The ox? Why, yes. Terrible trade, I say, but a deal is a deal. What sort of trade? Does it have to do with his missing family? Yes, he said he wanted to win pretty prizes, grow the best crops, said he would give up anything in the world. So he offered me his wife and son, and I'm not one to refuse a bargain like that. The witch says, where are they? What did you do with them? And he says, don't worry, they're fine, but as long as I make the crops grow, they belong to me. And if the crop should fail, your deal would be broken? Ha! I am the great harvest master. My harvest will never fail. This is one of the creepiest myths, by the way, for me. We'll see about that. I better take a closer look at these prize-winning plants. Oh, a withering can? How do I make a withering can? Humph. These stalks don't look so sturdy to me. A good herbicide to shrivel these up. Right. A good herbicide ought to shrivel these right up. That'll teach the ox a lesson about proper agricultural practices. I'll need a sturdy enough vessel to hold the poison, though. Maybe I can convince that vegetal fellow to give up that nice big watering can of his. Vegetal farmer? Vegetal. Vegetable? Vegetal? Where's the recipe? But I looked at the crops. Where should we go? Alright, we'll go find that farmer that never talks to us. He was in the fields where I got the crow. Nope, that's a gnome. I'm assuming you will be useful later. I don't know what to do with lazy grass. Okay, so these are the crow fields. Can I talk to him? Are you the guy? Good day to you. Okay, is it... Oh, that guy. The one that looks like a squash. An animated squash. Where's his place again? Down. Okay. There he is. Hey, bud. The vegetable farmer. Well, hello again. To find out anything about what Zet Ox is up to. As a matter of fact, I have. It seems he traded his family to a turnip wizard or field genie or some such nonsense. You must mean the harvest master. Zet explains a lot, actually. Bad business to get mixed up with that sort of fellow. The farmer nervously wipes his brow with the back of his leafy hand. Not that I would know anything about that myself. Sorry, dogs are making noise. I don't know where any of my dogs are. There's one. Where's the other one? Ah, two. She's laying on a black blanket, so I can't see her. Which says, listen, I don't have time to exchange farm gossip. I need to borrow your watering can over there. I'd be happy to lend it to you, but unfortunately, I still need to grow my prize vinning vegetable. You glance down at the fat head of a cabbage bobbing gently against a blanket of big swaddling leaves. You think you may have heard a faint giggle coming from deep within the fronds. Seems plenty big enough to me. And the vegetable farmer says, ah, just you wait. My little baby is going to grow up to be a great big baby. It's going to be the belle of this year's festival. But if it were to, say, grow a little bit faster, maybe I wouldn't need my watering can at all. I swear the farmer winks at you, despite not being equipped with any eyes. Sigh. Does nobody here grow produce in an honest way? Let me take a look at this little tyke. You look down at the fattest little cabbage you've ever seen. But if it gets your hands on that watering can, it could stand to be a little fatter. So I need a turkey gizzard stone, a growth potion, and jars of water. Alright, how do we make these things? For this, I need an apothecary humors, magic paste, and those, which I have, leaves. So for apothecary humors, I have all the ingredients. For magic paste, I'm missing milk. And that will make that, okay. I think I wish I could have milk while I was over there. There's that cow again, down here. What are you doing? Can you not, please? Okay. Now I can make magic paste, which means now I can make growth potion. Cool. What's the other thing I needed? Turkey gizzard. Collect a turkey gizzard stone for the cabbage. Assuming that means I need to attack a turkey. I happen to have the ingredients for the digestive tablets. I think there are turkeys all the way over here. Oh, there was a chest I didn't break into. Well, I'm gonna have to go back and break into the chest. Clearly. Health potion. Ooh, probably a good thing, because I'm probably gonna get it beat up getting out of here. Okay, here we go! Yeah, there's a turkey. Eat those and explode. Yeah! Turkey exploded. Okay, got it. Hi, dude. Which baby are we talking about? This one? Okay. I got all the things. I'm gonna give it the growth potion. You pop open the cork of the potion and sprinkle the bright liquid onto the cabbage's roots. You look down at the fattest little cabbage you've ever seen, but if it... Oh. Turkey gizzard stone. Crushed into a fine powder of gizzard stone lends potent nutrients to the soil. You look down at the fattest... No, I don't need to keep reading that in jar of water. You spritz the cabbage with fresh, clear water while uttering a simple horticultural charm. The water beads like dewdrops before the leaves drink them up and brighten in color. The budding plant changes to a bright purple, then blue, then yellow, and it suddenly goes rigid and shrinks to the size of a marble. The farmer gasps in horror as his precious baby disappears back into the earth. He turns to you, shoulder stiff and pitchfork in hand. He takes one step in your direction, but stops abruptly when a tremor shakes the ground. You look to your feet and watch deep cracks split the earth. "Hold on to your hat," says the witch. "This one's gonna be big." You hear a booming giggle echo from deep in the ground, and the vegetable farmer falls to his knees, clutching his hat to his chest. In an oh god, it has a face. In an explosion of leafy greens and flying earth, the bouncing head of an enormous cabbage erupts into the field. The farmer reaches out to it shakily. My little baby?" "Papa," says the cabbage baby. And the farmer scrambles towards the big bumbling cabbage with open arms. "My beautiful baby, look how big you've grown." See, with a little love and help from your friends, you're sure to win first prize after all. "Oh, I don't even care about that zilly zing anymore. Just look at how handsome my baby is." The two embrace, laughing and crying. "I guess you won't be needing that watering can anymore?" "Please, help yourself. You've helped me more than enough." Hooray! Watering can. It'll take some work to break through the Scarecrow's magical boon, but you're confident in your mastery of poisons. So you need a potion of blight, weird water, and pumpkin jack bone. Now, for... pumpkin... Oh, I have one of those. What's weird water? I have all of the ingredients for a potion of blight. And I have all of the ingredients for weird water. So now all I need is a pumpkin jack bone, and for that I need to go to the right. It's a very official place to be going. Boy, that turkey is still reeling. Do I hit it? I forget. Yep, I hit it. That's gross. Okay, we have all of the ingredients. Actually, while he is out of my way, I'm gonna explore this area a little bit further. I mean, there's another one over there, obviously, but like... What is this? There are sunflowers up here. And more of those gnomes. And a house. And a bridge. Okay, so this is the way above the farmer's place to get over there. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I don't know why I left. I actually want to go into the place. Okay, potion of blight. You hold your breath and empty the poisonous vial into the container, and the toxic fumes make your fingernails curl. It will take some more... No, I need to read that again. Weird water. A good amount of weird water will dilute the poison to keep it from eating straight through the metal can. And pumpkin jack bone. You crush up the impish bone into fine powder. This potent fertilizer will help spread the blight. You find a hefty stick to mix all the ingredients together inside the watering can, and you know your work is done when the stick dissolves into mush in your hands. Take it! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go now. Here we go now. Down a little further. Go to the left. Poison all of the Ox's plants. We should be good. The playtime apparently is 3 hours. Maybe 3 hours and 40 minutes, but yeah, I'm way over that at this point. I think it's because I take my time or I read things. Whoops. Hey! I thought I told you to beat it! He raises his hoe and brandishes it at you menacingly. I need to wither all of them. Oh, he's gonna beat me up. I don't like it. Come on, move, move, move. You watch the sickness spread up the stalks to the very tips of the tallest leaves. Vivid greens turn to diseased browns as the crops bend and droop. No, what is happening? Harvest Master, we had a deal. You promised my crops would never fail. Dreadfully sorry. Looks like my magic is broken. Not my fault. The ox throws himself to the ground, desperately raking the soil with his fingers. Wait, let's make a new deal. Please, I sacrificed too much for this. A new deal? What is your offer? Anything you want. Just bring my precious crops back to me. Wow, wife and child. Anything. This is acceptable. Worm-like roots suddenly wrap around the ox's feet and begin dragging him into the soil. Wait, I didn't mean... Eaten. The dust settles over the spot where the ox once stood as if nothing had happened. Though the soil looks barren and diseased, a small sprout of leafy green catches your eye. And I got the ox. Where the ox once stood, a green tendril has pushed its way through the earth. You watch a delicate blossom unfurl, revealing a stubborn, hard-shelled seed, the soul of the ox. Ta-da! I did it! The souls of the bear, leech, snake, and ox jostle in your satchel with fearful energies. That's that, then. I better get these back home to the goat before he ransacks the rest of the place. I did it! Standing at the front gate, the ox's missing wife and son blink in confusion, as if they had just burst from the earth itself. Ma, what happened? Welcome back. I suppose you don't remember much. He really did it, didn't he? That stupid festival prize was more to him than us. Where is he? Where's my husband? Don't fret. I've already set things straight. He won't be troubling you now. And you've got this nice fertile farm all to yourself. My son and I worked ourselves to the bone for that horrible man. Thank you for lifting this curse. Just do me a favor, and don't make any deals with suspicious scarecrows. Ta-da! Y'all will be okay. Alright, let's go back to the portal so we can go home. Now, I could have sworn the goat said something about 12 souls. And there's plenty of places I haven't gone to yet, so I'm really hoping this isn't the end of the game. See, like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 more branches that I know nothing about. Alright, goat. Where are you at? You in the shrine? Yes, hello. The goat rears its head at the sight of you. Its hooves pound the ground excitedly. Most excellent. I can sense this presence of spirits about you. You must have captured the souls I asked for. Sorry, she said, no small feat. What do you plan on doing with them? Something like that. Oh, this and that. Nothing you must concern yourself with. What's important is that you and I are one step closer to fulfilling your contract with me. Yay, there's more. Just go ahead and place them in the shrine there. I'll take care of the rest. The goat shakes its head towards a carved relief at the back of the room, grinning in a horrible way that no goat should. You approach the shrine and open your satchel. Stuffed bear. As you bring the stuffed bear close to the carved stone relief in the wall, it spontaneously bursts into flames in your hands, burning away until only a harsh red stone remains. The stone zips out of your grasp and straight into a socket on the wall, buzzing like some angry insect. You are buffeted by flashes of the bear's wrath, drunken roaring, cowering bodies, splintered wood, the smell of honey. As with the first, the mummified husk of the leech turns to ash as you bring it close to the wall, leaving only a glowing orb in its place. Images of the leech slither into your mind, the prick of a needle, the drip, drip, drip of draining fluids, soothing words, restless sleep. Prismatic colors flash through your head at the thought of the snake, secrets lapped up by a forked tongue, whispers beneath the sounds of festivities. The ox brings with him the overbearing heat of the midday sun, the salty tang of sweat in the soil, suffering, sacrifice, solitude. And you can see them glowing around a rose carving. You step away from the shrine and its smoldering stones. Your burdens suddenly feel much lighter. Beside you, the sleeping maiden stirs in her slumber, but does not wake. Now then, you've had a very long day. Why don't you get some rest? Tomorrow we shall pick up bright and early. Yes, I am quite tired. It looks like there were 8 more stones that are needed. Yeah, so 12. Ha ha ha. Let's at least get the next bit started, but I am going to stop because I've been playing for over an hour and I need to keep my hands in good shape. They still hurt. Good morning, my swamp lily. I trust you slept well. Like the dead. You stretch out your back, making a sound like snapping twigs. Well, no time to dilly-dally. I sense the next 4 souls on our list. You must travel east, out of the forest, and towards civilization. Sounds terrible. Ugh, I hate crowds. Well, it can't be helped. You must seek out these souls in the village, the market, the docks, and the graveyards. The graveyard might at least be a reprieve from chattering townsfolk. All right, goat. I'll bring you your souls. You seem much more reasonable today. Have a change of heart, perchance? If these next 4 are anything like the last, they'll get what's coming to them. I'm glad we have reached an understanding, says the goat. Ipsy, lay down. Just very curious. Okay, so I have to collect the cat in the market, the rat in the graveyard, the fish in the docks, and the ram in the village. Let's get that started, shall we? We have more open places? No. But how do? To the village and beyond, it would seem. Do I do it from back home? There's the goat. Okay. And that would be closest to the fields. It said east, and I don't know if these are like in a compass order, but let's try that. Yeah, up to the village. Okay. So that area that I was like, I wonder what's over here. And I was like, oh, there were sunflowers. Yeah, we're going in that direction. I'm sure I'm gonna have to run around all of these maps to find stuff. But I figure I'll at least get us to a new place and then I'll stop. Suddenly there's a road up to the village. Guess we're starting the village. Villager goes about her business, barely gets by, a familiar part in these parts. Pluck pocket? What's a pluck pocket? I need a grave bone, a crab claw, and a pickpocket's glove. Oh, there are pigeons. That's terrible. The rat of the skies, noble and numerous. Chest. Oh wait, is that a pickpocket? Yep. His weakness is a shiny lure. I used it on an elf. Oh, there's a dog. My trowel can pry those loose. I got an iron nail. How exciting. There's another lockbox over here. No, what else did I get? I also got a cobblestone. Ah! The skeleton key should lock this door back up. Good lord, it's a mimic. There's a fucking mimic in this game. Jesus. I need a skeleton key and logger's hatchet. Good lord. That looks like a pile of fluff, and it glittered at me. Oh, it's a rat. Snap trap. Snap trap. Murdered. I got meat, a rat tail, lard. What is going on with you, bud? Anxious sheepdog. Town burned out shop. Seems like a suspiciously localized fire happened here. Town guardsman. If you're gonna break the law, you better bribe him first. Rat's nest. Oh, that's what the pile of fur is. Okay, we found a new place, and I need to go go away. Because I'll just get sucked into this and play for another like 3 hours and hurt my hands. We can't have that now, can we? Alright, let's see here. It's day 3 of a brand new year. It doesn't feel like a new year because we've all been trapped, at least my community has been trapped in their houses for years. At this point, years. Years. Multiple years. But, you know, my break's been really good. I'm really glad I got back into streaming. That helps me prove that my burnout isn't really bugging me anymore. Remember, my word is straightforward for the year. I think for the week, it's gonna be absorb. Because I'm going back to work. I've been out for a while. I really just need to sit back and listen. But I don't want to just listen. I want to, like, record stuff. So to me, that together means absorb. Yeah. I keep saying you should find a small joy. And then I don't tell you what mine are. So, today the joy that I found was, I found this ink. So I open up a new ink every day. I got really excited about the idea of ink advent calendars, and I'm trapped in my house and I need some distractions. And it's harmless enough. It's a Van Diamond ink, and it's called Twilight Mist, and it's this nice like smoky bluish purple with sparkles in it. And I'm real into the sparkle inks right now. When I tried to use it, when I opened it in December, it gummed up all my pens, and I was like, why? And then I learned a lot about pens and sparkle inks at that point. So, for January, I try to switch out my pens. I'm going to try and switch out my pens every month and keep it down to like 5 or 6. And I ended up putting it in a pen, and it works. Knock on wood. But I've written a bunch with it, and it's still working. Knock on wood. So that's my small joy for the day, is I've got this gorgeous ink that I love, and it's working in a pen. And it's a pen I like, too. So there we go. We're doing good there. I tell my husband I love him every day. But I think I'm going to text a friend of mine that I haven't talked to in a while. Remind her that I love her. So, though I'm setting a good example. Picked a small joy. Thinking about somebody I love. I want you all to do that as well. And for those of you that are having a really hard time, you're allowed to have a really hard time. And you're allowed to have those feelings. Just try not to let it be everything for you. Try to make sure that you find the complexity in life. And if that's difficult, I completely understand. And you'll get there, you know. You gotta live that life. And, I don't know. I'm here for you. You can come hang out with me anytime I'm streaming. So I'll talk to you all later, and bye, stream!